tragedies are just too big to comprehend. One way to understand the magnitude of a disaster like the South Asian tsunami is through its survivors. Like Petra Nemkova in Celebrity Near-Death Experience #1. In 2004, the 26-year-old Czechoslovakian beauty was one of the hottest supermodels working. Calendars, photo shoots, magazine covers. If the project involved beautiful women, Petra was there.
Well, being a supermodel known all over the world, it's very flattering.
Petra was in Thailand in December of 2004 with her boyfriend, Simon Atlee.
Petra took Simon to one of her favorite beach resorts, the Orchid Hotel in Khao Lak, Thailand.
On the morning of December 26th, Petra and Simon were in their room. They were watching White Christmas on the TV. They were talking about how many kids they might have and what their names would be. And it was just a really sweet, perfect morning.
It was 10 a.m. on the day after Christmas. The first thing Petra remembers was the screaming. Water suddenly rushed into the bungalow Petra and Simon shared. In an instant, the two were dragged outside into the raging current.
The last time Petra saw Simon, he was being carried away by the water. He was trying to hold on to the roof of their bungalow, and he was yelling for her and wondering what was happening, and then he slipped away.
Petra remembers huge chunks of debris crashing into her, breaking her pelvis. She screamed in pain and was then sucked under the black water.
Pelvic injuries can be extremely dangerous. You have major blood vessels that run through that area, as well as nerves. Damage to any of those can be really, really bad, very life-threatening.
Somehow, Petra resurfaced, but she couldn't feel her legs. She was able to grab the branch of a palm tree. Petra held on for dear life.
There were many moments where I thought it was the last moment.
By the luck of God, she wound up holding onto a tree for 8 hours.
The supermodel said she could feel the bones in her hips being broken again and again by the surging water.
Definitely. I mean, there was a great strength and great, in it, but I guess I had the angels wishing over me.
Petra was finally rescued when a boat of people went by who were trying to find survivors, and they spotted her in the tree, and they got her down and ended up getting her medical attention.
Petra spent 3 weeks in a Thai hospital. She'd broken all 6 bones in her pelvis. Doctors told her she could easily have been paralyzed or killed.
With the dislocation of the spine and the pelvis, these large blood vessels can be torn. There can be significant hemorrhaging occurring from that. That could be life-threatening.
Petra flew home and spent another 4 weeks in a hospital in her native Prague. Throughout Asia, more than 250,000 people lost their lives in the tsunami. Petra's boyfriend Simon Atlee was among the dead.
Simon's body was eventually found when it was dug up out of mud that had been left after the tsunami. It took 69 days for him to be identified.
Petra returned to Thailand in May of 2005. She scattered Simon's ashes in the surf. Then she established the Happy Hearts Fund to help the survivors of the tragedy. In the years since the tragedy, Petra has made a full recovery and returned to modeling. It seems like celebrities have it all: fame, fortune, power. The stars we've just seen have one more thing the rest of us only dream about. A story about staring into the jaws of death and walking away with their lives.
Good talking to you.